Okay, now we're going to look at a second situation where, again, he's working for a single, and I've got my whizzer in place, but I managed to stretch his arms out enough that I can go to a front headlock. So from here, so I'm working this, he's trying to circle, I keep whizzering him back and forth, he loosens him up, I stretch him out, see how I extend the leg. And eventually I don't need to leave the whizzer in there anymore because he loses his grip. So I bring this arm, which might have been posting or posting in his head, I can eventually bring it around in front of his shoulder, join my hands together, so that his arm and his head are trapped inside my arms, and then I bring my head over to that side. Okay. Now, I want to switch sides so the view is better. My head is over here, I'm working this arm away. Now he knows immediately this is trouble, because I could snatch this arm and roll, do an alligator roll, I could get an anaconda choke from here, I might circle to his back, I might shuck his head and circle the other way. A lot of things I can do from here. So he starts to back his weight over his hips, over his knees. See, he's trying to get up. As he does, I see an opportunity to tap that knee and then shoulder into him, and it puts him on his side. Immediately, I come up and around, and there's that arm. The arm that my arm was in front of, that shoulder is now up, giving me the opportunity to hook it as I come around to set up a cross arm lock. So essentially, you have a front headlock, which you can dump him onto his side, and then circle around just 90 degrees to get a cross arm lock. And this is an interesting way that you can use your counter offense in wrestling to connect with your jiu-jitsu, your finishes in this case. So he's got the leg, and I'm stretching him out, and then I get this front headlock in. Okay, and we'll circle a little bit. All right. So now he starts to back up, and I'm hanging my weight on him, sagging my weight here to keep his back from straightening, and then I'm going to reach across with the arm that's against his neck. I'm just going to momentarily tap that knee, and my shoulder is going to push his weight over that side. That's what gets him to fall. So let's look at that again. I keep my weight over him, and then as he backed away, I push this here. As he falls, I immediately pop up, and I've already got this arm hooked. I pop up to my knee on his ribs, and I sit back, and I get the cross arm lock. Let's look at that again. So from here, let's do this. Stretch him out. Keep my headlock. He backs away. I tap the knee, shoulder into him, pop up, and I've got my cross arm lock. And that's cross arm lock off of a front headlock. You dump him with that hand tap in the knee. It's called the dresser dump in wrestling. And then as he flops over on his hip, this is a guy you're not able to get him flat on his back. He may be a good wrestler, so you can knock him on his hip just for a moment, and that gives you a window to get around and exploit that arm before he gets his base back again.